T-Mobile. Money is power. This fight is sanctioned by the Mille-X Band of Ojibwe Indians Department of Athletic Regulations. 11 fights on the card, all exclusive to you on ESPN+. Tomorrow night, Saturday, July 23rd, we begin at 6:45 Eastern. That's 3:45 Pacific to everybody in the West. Again, a huge night of fights coming to you live from Hinckley, Minnesota. Let's get them weighed in right now. Our first bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. Please welcome from Kansas City, Kansas, Anthony Garrett, and his opponent from Mora, Minnesota, Audi. First on the scale, Anthony Garrett. $271.4 for Anthony Garrett. His opponent from Mora, Minnesota, Audi. $234.2 for Audi. Gentlemen, this bout scheduled for 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. From Kansas City, Kansas, Anthony Garrett. From Mora, Minnesota, Audi. This is 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. Our next bout is scheduled for 6 rounds in the middleweight division. Please welcome from Sarasota, Florida, Daryl Chiseled Jones, and his opponent from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Antonio Woods. First on the scale, Daryl Chiseled Jones. $162 for Chiseled Jones. His opponent from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Antonio Woods. $161.6 for Antonio Woods. This bout scheduled for 6 rounds in the middleweight division. From Sarasota, Florida, Daryl Chiseled Jones. From Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Antonio Woods. 6 rounds in the middleweight division. Our next bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the light heavyweight division. Please welcome from Coon Rapids, Minnesota, Corey Thompson, and his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, Dante Free Smoke Benjamin Jr. First on the scale, Corey Thompson. $174.8 for Thompson. His opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, Dante Free Smoke Benjamin Jr. $172.6 for Free Smoke Benjamin Jr. This bout scheduled for 4 rounds in the light heavyweight division. From Coon Rapids, Minnesota, Corey Thompson. From Cleveland, Ohio, Dante Free Smoke Benjamin Jr. 4 rounds, light heavyweight division. Our next bout scheduled for 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. Please welcome from Havana, Cuba, Dennis Reyes. His opponent from Des Moines, Iowa, Antonio El Gigante Mireles. First on the scale, Dennis Reyes. $228.6. 228.6 for Dennis Reyes. Next on the scale, Antonio El Gigante Mireles. 269.2. 269.2 for Antonio El Gigante Mireles. This bout scheduled for 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. From Havana, Cuba, Dennis Reyes. From Des Moines, Iowa, Antonio El Gigante Mireles. 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. Our next bout, we're weighing them quickly. 4 rounds in the lightweight division. Please welcome from Austin, Texas, Luis Fernandez. His opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, Abdullah Mason. First on the scale, Luis Fernandez. $136.2. 136.2 for Luis Fernandez. His opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, Abdullah Mason. $135 for Abdullah Mason. 135. Contracted weight here is 136. Fernandez weighed in at 136.2. We are going to bring out the screen, and he's going to remove his underwear to lose that .2. Yep, you're good. $136 on the nose, 136 for Fernandez, making the weight, 136 for Luis Fernandez. Again, this bout scheduled for 4 rounds in the lightweight division. From Austin, Texas, Luis Fernandez. From Cleveland, Ohio, Abdullah Mason. 4 rounds in the lightweight division. Our next bout scheduled for 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. Please welcome from Pine City, Minnesota, Jimmy the Bull Barnes, and his opponent from Apple Valley, Minnesota, Colton Warner. First on the scale, Jimmy the Bull Barnes. $265.6. 265.6 for Jimmy the Bull Barnes. His opponent from Apple Valley, Minnesota, Colton Warner. 254. 254 for Colton Warner. 254. This bout scheduled for 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. From Pine City, Minnesota, Jimmy the Bull Barnes. From Apple Valley, Minnesota, Colton Warner. 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. Our next bout scheduled for 6 rounds in the featherweight division. Please welcome from León, Mexico, Aaron El Coach Echeveste, and his opponent from Albany, Georgia, Haven the Hitman Brady Jr. First on the scale, Aaron El Coach Echeveste. $126.8. 126.8 for El Coach Echeveste. His opponent from Albany, Georgia, Haven, the Hitman, Brady Jr. 127.8. 127.8 for the Hitman, Brady Jr. This bout scheduled for 6 rounds in the featherweight division. From León, Mexico, Aaron El Coach Echeveste. From Albany, Georgia, Haven the Hitman Brady Jr. 6 rounds in the featherweight division. Our next bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the heavyweight division. Please welcome from Tijuana, Mexico, Rafael El Grande Rios. His opponent from Rome, Italy, Guido the Gladiator Vianello. First on the scale, Rafael El Grande Rios. 250.4, 250.4 for Rafael El Grande Rios. His opponent from Rome, Italy, Guido the Gladiator Vianello. 244.2, 244.2 for the Gladiator Vianello. This bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the heavyweight division. From Tijuana, Mexico, Rafael El Grande Rios. From Rome, Italy, Guido the Gladiator Vianello. 8 rounds in the heavyweight division. Our next bout scheduled for 6 rounds in the middleweight division. Please welcome from Davenport, Iowa, Chino Hill, and his opponent from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Javier Milwaukee-made Martinez. First on the scale, Chino Hill. 161 on the nose for Chino Hill. His opponent from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Javier Milwaukee-made Martinez. 160.8. 160.8 for Milwaukee-made Martinez. This bout scheduled for 6 rounds in the middleweight division. From Davenport, Iowa, Chino Hill. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Javier Milwaukee-made Martinez. 6 rounds in the middleweight division. Our co-feature of the evening, scheduled for 10 rounds in the lightweight division. Please welcome from Chicago, Illinois, Giovanni El Cabron Cabrera, and his opponent from Stockton, California, Stockton's King, Gabriel Flores Jr. First on the scale, Giovanni El Cabron Cabrera. 135.6 for Cabrera. Next on the scale, Stockton's King, Gabriel Flores Jr. 135.4 for Stockton's King, Gabriel Flores Jr. This bout scheduled for 10 rounds in the lightweight division. Fireworks all over this one Saturday night from Chicago, Illinois. Giovanni El Cabron Cabrera from Stockton, California. Stockton's King, Gabriel Flores Jr. 10 rounds in the lightweight division. It brings us to our main event, 10 rounds for the WBO International title, and this is a WBC featherweight eliminator. Please welcome from London, England, by way of Aniaco, Ghana, Isaac Royal Storm Dogboe, and his opponent from Glendora, California, Joet Gonzalez. First on the scale, Isaac Royal Storm Dogboe. $126.2 for Dogboe. Again, 126 is the contracted weight here. 0.2 for Dogboe. The socks will probably do the trick. Let's bring out the scrim as well. Ladies, if you take a step back for us, that would be fantastic. We're good. 125.8 without the socks. 125.8 for Isaac Royal Storm Dogboe. His opponent from Glendora, California. Please welcome to the scale, Joet Gonzalez. $125.6 for Joet Gonzalez. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event tomorrow night. 10 rounds for the WBO International title. This is also a WBC featherweight eliminator. From Aniaco, Ghana, Isaac Royal Storm Dogboe. from Glendora, California, Joet Gonzalez. 10 rounds for the WBO International title and the WBC featherweight eliminator. Isaac Royal Storm Dogboe, Joet Gonzalez. It all goes down tomorrow night, Saturday, July 23rd. All fights exclusive to ESPN Plus, beginning at 6:45 Eastern, 3:45 Pacific. As always, this is boxing. This is Top Rank. We'll see you tomorrow night live from Hinckley. Have a great afternoon.